Hi, I'm Candie Cooper, and in this Sakura video, I'm going to show you how to make this Cray-Pas Batik using Sakura's Expressionist oil pastels and Sakura's koi watercolors. Cray-Pas Batik is super cool because you get to draw, you get to crumple the paper, you get to wash over it with a watercolor to make this really super oil pastel batik. Let's go do it. Alright, so to get started, you're going to need some super heavy-duty watercolor paper. So I'm just going to lightly draw my design with a pencil. Okay, so I got my bird shape drawn out. Now it's time to grab a Cray-Pas Expressionist and start filling in those areas. I love it because these pastels are so forgiving. And I've got a finished one right here. So let me turn this guy around so you can see him. You can see that this thing is really bold, solid, and coated, ready to rock in the watercolor bath. So the next thing we've got to do to prep it for the batik though is crinkle it up. And this sounds scary and crazy at first, but it's really, really easy. So all I'm using is a piece of white tissue paper to sort of protect my Cray-Pas pastel surface. And this is so that if you were to just crumple it up like a paper wad, all of those colors might smear into each other. So this kind of just keeps it locked into place. Then we're just gonna roll it over, almost like a sushi roll. And you can kind of crinkle it up. This is really fun with kids because they like to really get active and crazy. And I've just unrolled it, and then we're going to turn it one way, and we're going to do it again. Let's take a look. All right, so come on over to the sink and let's mix up our watercolor bath. So today I'm using the koi watercolors. Now, if you're in the classroom setting, I've got something for you. Fantasia watercolor class pack. This comes in several different tubes, so you can get a lot of mileage out of this. So definitely a good option for teachers. And I'll break up some of these paints before I get too much water. You just want to make sure that you don't have any clumps. Clumps are bad. So the moment we've all been waiting for, and the reason I wore black. So this is where you're just going to dunk your batik piece into the watercolor bath. Saturate your entire piece with the watercolor, but then you're going to bring it over to the water, the sink, and rinse it off. And this will soften up your paper a little bit. Yes, you're rinsing some of that pigment away, but it's okay because we're going to just scrunch this guy up a little bit more now that he's wet. Then you're going to flatten him back out and do it again and repeat the process. You're just going to keep going over it with your watercolor. As soon as you get it how you like it, blot off the top with a paper towel. If you want to speed up the dry time, lay it on a dish towel or something that can help soak that up a little bit. But other than that, get it flat and leave it to dry. And this little birdie is ready to fly.